Good evening. Welcome to the BDF show. My guest tonight is Blaine with Raley Creative Travel, and it's his birthday weekend. So say happy birthday to him.
That's right.
Happy birthday, Blaine.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Can you tell us about your channel and shows?
Yeah. So my name, as you said, is Blaine with Raley Creative Travel, and I started my YouTube channel May the 11th of 2020. So during the pandemic, I started a YouTube channel. So we've grown. I think right now we're at 1,400, a little bit over 1,400 subscribers. So we got a lot of support, a lot of great supporters out there, and we go live on Monday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we talk anything from cruises to Disney to land vacations. We also live in a 45-foot RV trailer, our fifth wheel, so we talk a lot about that. And tomorrow night we're actually going live at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. as just a hangout type show for I was busy this weekend, so we didn't get to do a show yesterday, so we're doing kind of like a birthday type show just to hang out with everyone and just to enjoy people and just say thank you again, for all the support, and let them hang out with me for my birthday if they want to. So even though it was yesterday, but yep. So that's pretty much what we do. So
Let's go ahead and welcome Katrina.
So.
Let's welcome Katrina Scopini and Traveling with Nick P. And hey, Nick.
Thank you, Katrina.
And let's see. What are your favorite parks that you like to go to?
We were actually talking about that today, my wife and I. We really like Magic Kingdom. There's something to do in all the parks that we enjoy, but I would say the classic, obviously, being Magic Kingdom. There's just so much history there and so much to do in just that one location, and a lot of good food, and you can make a whole, that's probably our favorite part to do anything. So all the rides and stuff. So.
And welcome in Viso.
Hey, Viso, what's going on?
And let's see. You also like Universal Studios?
Yeah, we haven't been to Universal Studios in a few years, but we definitely love Universal. As you're a big Harry Potter fan. My wife's a huge Harry Potter fan. She's got all the books, all the DVDs, movies and everything. She's got. We've actually got a hat that we have that I wished it's in storage. We don't have it with us, and since we live in the camper. But yep, we love Harry Potter, so that's one of the reasons we like going to Universal and doing all that.
Hey, everybody! I'm gonna let Blaine guess what this is.
That's your wand.
You know which one?
You told me, but I forgot which one it was.
It's the Elder one.
Elder one, okay.
Also known as Dumbledore's wand.
Yep, Dumbledore. Yep. I see we got Surf Bum John in the house.
Hey, Surf Bum.
So, there it is. He's got his wand out.
And you can see the details on it.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's cool. Wow.
It's not an interactive because it's just an ordinary toy wand.
Right, yeah.
And Disney Up Boiler Up gave it to me.
Okay.
And like they say, Disney, you may be able to get a park reservation, but it does not guarantee your way into the park.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of like a gamble the person has
exact.
to take.
Yep. You just hope for the best is all you can do. So hopefully,
Right.
yep.
And look what Beetle
I see. He said he wants to keep it PG, please. Wow.
yeah, but however, when you like, we're going to stay at Disney for a
Hmm.
couple of days, and then go over to Universal. Now Universal, you get a reservation in the resort, and the tickets they will guarantee admission.
Yeah, my it's funny. I was telling you I was in Orlando this weekend, and I didn't. We were there for a conference we were going to, but myself and Magnificent Germany with Darren. But my brother and his family, I didn't get to see them because they were busy and we were doing our thing. But and because they got up early and went to but they were going to Universal, so they were in town. They were like a half a mile from our hotel this weekend, so they were having fun at Universal with my niece and nephew this weekend. So.
And Hagrid's got a virtual queue like Rise of the Resistance does.
It's been a little bit since I need to go in there and get caught up. So with or get from see what all new things they've got and different things. So
Yeah. Um, what are your favorite Disney rides?
I would I could go on and on with this, but Magic Kingdom. I like Space Mountain. Um, I like that's probably my favorite ride in Magic Kingdom. I know a lot of people like the ride. My wife likes Pirates of the Caribbean, and then different things. Let's see. Let me go to another park and think. And then when we go to Animal Kingdom, we like Expedition Everest. Let's see here. What else? That's probably my favorite one there. I've always liked Expedition Everest. Um, let's see. And then Hollywood, I would probably say Test Track would probably be my favorite one in Hollywood. I rode it like in September, maybe 3 or 4 times.
Isn't Test Track in Epcot?
And the Epcot. I said Hollywood. That's why I meant Epcot. I actually got it wrote down here. I put I figured you'd ask me, so I was like, let me make sure I name Test Track, and then I would say Hollywood. Anything of the Star Wars rides. We have not rode Rise of the Resistance yet. Every time we tried, we never could get a boarding pass in September. Um, I was hoping we did, but we would be able to. We tried twice. I think they opened it up at like 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and every time we were on our phones within. We were trying so quick, and 10 seconds it was filled up both times. So we didn't get to do that. So that would probably be my favorite rides there. I like doing soaring. That's another one of our favorite. That was an awesome experience to see that.
Let's welcome in Jeffrey Resendez.
Hey Jeffrey, how's it going? And then I'm trying to think of some others that I might have missed. Let's see here. I know we liked doing that the Pandora at the Flight of Passage. We liked doing that. That was a great experience as well. So that's pretty.
That Flight of Passage. You feel the banshee breathing between your legs.
Yeah, it's crazy how real those rides are. I mean, obviously it's made to feel that way, to give you the real experience. But I mean, just flying through there, I mean, it's just amazing how, I don't know, there's just something to it. It's surreal, but it's pretty cool to say the least. So,
Now that ride, I could probably I could wear my little GoPro like camera
oh
on
yeah,
my
yeah.
head or on my chest.
Oh yeah, that's right. We do. We have a matter of fact, up in the cabinet here now. We have a chest thing that will let us do that as well. So yeah, that would be
Yeah,
a.
that chest is called a chesty,
Oh,
and but rock and roller coaster
yeah,
they'll allow you only if you do the chesty thing.
yeah. And on speaking of rocking, I love rocking as well. A lot of people know that Griswold Family Vacay is in Disney right now, and I had suggested that and to Landon because he actually got to ride it for the first time this time. I told him now they were already going to ride it, but I said now if you get to ride it, make sure you ask for the front because my wife and I rode on the front, and you talking about a good choice. I'm glad we did. And he told me yesterday, we actually, or not yesterday, but Friday when we saw them in Disney Springs, he said, "Hey, thank you for suggesting the front seat of Rockin'." He said, "I really enjoyed being on the front. So if anyone's listening, make sure you get on the front of Rockin' Roller Coaster. You'll definitely enjoy it." So
Yeah, rock and roller coaster, Space Mountain, and then Tron are three of the high thrill rides.
yeah, and then I was going to mention I didn't mention this earlier, but Mission Space is pretty cool too. Obviously, they have what is it, Mars and then Earth. Both they have two different ones you can. So we rode both of those different missions while we were there. So that was pretty cool. But the Mars one, it was that was pretty intense. The Earth one wasn't too bad, but getting on Mars was like holding on to your seat and felt like your head was going to explode.
Every once in a while, with that Mars one, they will get a code V or protein spill.
Oh yeah, I guess so. So I'm glad I wasn't one of the protein spills. So, but
Some people their stomach just can't handle that Mars one.
exactly, and then I
But
guess
but
also huh?
here's a good suggestion when it comes to riding the Mars one and the high thrill coaster. Go on them with empty stomach. Wait until you're done with all the thrill rides before you eat.
I hear you, and I'm looking forward to when we get back to Disney and stuff as the Ratatouilleville will be open, obviously, so that'll be fun.
Katrina's got a question. If money wasn't an option, what would your dream Disney vacation be?
I would say probably one of the resorts. I haven't stayed on property in many years. As a matter of fact, I don't think my wife and I, since we've been married 14 years, and we usually stay outside the property, but not just Disney in Orlando, Disney World, but I would like to stay at one of the resorts on there and just spend a week there. But I would go even further to say I would like to go to one of the Disney parks overseas, maybe at Hong Kong or one of the, or Disneyland, even in California. But I think I'd like to go overseas to see what their Disney is like.
Hi, Prairie Life.
Hey, that's Karen with Prairie Life. Good to see you. And thank you, Jeffrey, for the birthday. I see up there. I hope you had a great birthday. Yep, it was good. Thank you.
Even if a person can't get into the park, even though they had a reservation at Disney, there's always Disney Springs to go to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
And
that's a real fun thing to do as well.
and one thing I want to do if I go to Disney Springs is go up in the Aerophile, that balloon.
Oh yeah, we saw that actually, and as we were leaving, it was coming back down because it was around 11:15 or so. I guess I looked over there and they were dropping it. So someone was up in the balloon right as we were walking away. So that was pretty cool. And also, if you go to Disney Springs yourself or anyone else, I would suggest going to the Coke building they have there, the souvenir shop. But also, as you probably know, Keith, you've probably seen vlogs and stuff. Upstairs, you can get any kind of Coke from all over the world. From China, anywhere. So that's pretty cool. You can taste as many as you want to, I think. So, and they got some with alcohol. They mix some drinks there. And but also different kind of Cokes without the alcohol or anything. So
What would kind of be interesting would be chocolate Coke.
that'd be pretty interesting.
Which, of course, a lot of the fruit flavors can go real well with Coke, like cherry,
Yeah.
lemon, lime,
Yep. Orange.
orange.
Yep. So they had one that I forget which one it was, but it was pretty good. I'd have to ask. I forget what kind it was, but I was with my friends, the Bowens, and it was either Japan or Taiwan. One of the Cokes. One was orange and one was green, and I enjoyed the orange one better than I did the green one. So,
And yeah, I like to be able to try like school bread.
yeah.
And let's see. Talking about Disney food, what's your favorite Disney food?
Well, I'll tell you this. People ask me a lot. I love to eat, so I pretty much love anything. But as far as desserts go, you can't go wrong with. I love pretzels. I love the Disney pretzels, Mickey pretzels, and all of that, and Dole Whips. You can't go wrong with getting a Dole Whip, and that's probably my two favorite things. Just the original stuff that you would get, and when it's hot, well, anytime really, but definitely when it's hot outside, you stop and get you a Mickey ice cream. The Mickey ears. That's pretty. I love chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream to begin with, so the Mickey ears are something that I always try to get while I'm there.
Even the Mickey ice cream sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I've had that before. Even I forgot about it. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just and the churros. I love churros, and they've got some great churros and the corn dogs. I mean, you name it. I probably
On one of the other streams, I heard that if you try the churros at the Walt Disney World, you better get it when it's hot because that's when it's freshest. And
okay, yeah.
Because otherwise, Disneyland is better than Disney World. And let's see. What's your favorite Disney resort?
I have not stayed in a Disney resort in many years, but I would probably try. I don't know. I would probably Polynesian would probably be if I had one to pick. I'd stay in that one. I don't know, something about it. I've seen a bunch of vlogs on it, and I know Resort TV one. I think I seen something for them not too long ago from there, and I'd like to stay at that one. But as far as my favorite, that's kind of hard to know unless I've stayed in any. But yeah, we'll go with Polynesian. And I know some people stay at the Pop. That seems pretty cool too. So anyway, just to be on property would be cool to me. You get early access, you stay late and all that. So that makes the trip
right.
So
what time do you think is best to have a wake up time when you're staying at Disney property?
To me personally, I'm an early person to begin with. So I would like to, wake up in plenty enough time to get to the park and be there at rope drop. And I probably would have done this a lot more when I was younger, but I would give it a shot, but stay till the end, just make a whole day of it, and enjoy the time there, get your money's worth, So,
Yeah, with me, what we're planning is 2 whole days at Disney. If we can get into the parks, what we'll do is Magic Kingdom on my birthday, and then park hop over to Animal Kingdom, and then the next day
yeah.
do Hollywood Studios and Epcot, since those are on the Skyliner, since we're going to stay at Pop Century.
Okay. Yep. The park hopping, yep, would be, I would definitely do that too. Because if you get there at rope drop, and depending on what time of year and how busy it is, obviously it's not going to take you all day to ride all the rides, especially all the ones that you're wanting to ride. So yeah, it's like spend a half a day, maybe like around lunchtime or 2 o'clock, get on there and go to the other park, and you'll still have plenty of time to do both of them, so.
Yeah. We want to have like on the when we go to Magic Kingdom to have a reservation at Cinderella's Royal Table.
Okay. I haven't eaten there. I've eaten at the wow, just slipped bit the Beauty and the Beast.
Be our guests.
Be our guest. Yeah, it slipped me all of a sudden. But yeah, be our guest. We've eaten there probably 3 or 4 times at Magic Kingdom. Every time we go, we usually try to eat there. It's pretty cool. Last time we ate dinner there, and we usually have lunch, but like I said, we had dinner there last time, and the Beast would come out and stroll around and talk to everyone. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, right now you can be able to video record Beast in the Be Our Guest, but at Cinderella's Royal Table, you can only video record or take snapshots of the princesses.
Yeah.
Around. There's no meet and greet right now.
Yeah, you can only there's a few that will come up. Yeah, you can see them from a distance and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, with a cell phone, a smartphone, you can actually zoom in to take a snapshot or video record.
Yep.
Let's go to like Universal. You tried the 3 broomsticks or the leaky cauldron?
I have not done the broom, but the leaky cauldron. I believe we were there last in 2000 and when were we there last? 2013 or 14 maybe, but I think I recall doing that. But we enjoyed the Harry Potter ride more than we did anything there at the Universal Harry Potter Land. So with the butterbeer and stuff, so that was definitely one of the highlights that I remember more than anything. So,
hey Tyler, welcome in, Tyler.
Hey Tyler, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, and I'm trying to think. I don't think we did the leaky cauldron actually, because that was on our list, and cause that's the one that has the British top stuff, and everybody talks about it. I know it was suggested to us the last time we went, and we had the butterbeer, but that was outside of the Harry Potter land, out the Harry Potter world. So right when we went outside, we were like, we gotta try some of this butterbeer. So we did that.
And when me and my cousin go, when we leave Disney to go to Universal, we want to have the Harry Potter package, which will include a free breakfast at the Leaky Cauldron, free breakfast at the 3 Broomsticks, and Shutter Buttons studio.
Okay, I had somebody tell me that over at I think it was the Leaky Cauldron, that the apple caramel flan or something. I think I'm saying it was pretty good. So that might be something to try. That sounds pretty interesting. So so
You have a good evening, Jeffrey Resendez.
but yeah, we really did enjoy, like I said earlier, the Diagon Alley area. That was pretty cool to see all the, how they, all the architecture and stuff, and that was real cool. I'm ready to get back to Universal one day. So have a good night, Jeffrey.
And yeah, the Harry Potter package, you have to set up a hotel reservation with Universal's Resort Hotel. So,
That's, and
but,
also
like
I got my shirt on. We were talking about different things. This is the mountains there at the Magic Kingdom. Splash Mountain, Space Mountain. And all the different mountains. So you were asking me my favorite rides.
Yeah.
I like Splash Mountain. Unfortunately, I think I might have rode Splash Mountain from my last time in September. So we'll see.
And let's see. There's a lot to do with those parks.
Oh yeah, so much. It's like there's so much to do. It's people ask me all the time, how long would you suggest? And I'm like, well, it just depends on you and how much you want to do. I mean, you can spend as little as 5 days there, or you can if you got enough time to stay 10 days, you'll definitely find something to do. So especially with all the 4 Disney parks, and if it's during the summer, you go to the water parks as well, and then also Universal, and then you got SeaWorld even that you can throw in there. So I mean, there's so much to do.
Like I was going to remind people, even if you get a Disney reservation and a reservation to the parks, the park reservation does not guarantee entry.
Oh yeah, wow.
But whereas if you get a a resort reservation with Universal Resort and the tickets to the theme park, you are guaranteed entry.
That's something to keep in mind for sure for people.
And the Harry Potter package even includes both parks that the Harry Potter's in, so you can actually park hop between the two parks.
Wow.
So, and you can have a printed ticket, or you can have the tickets put on your Universal app.
Okay.
So that way they can scan it right off your phone.
So that'd be pretty cool. The Universal and then Adventures Island and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, you can't get reservations for all of March, and if you're lucky, if somebody drops a reservation, yeah. I'm wondering. I haven't seen this lately. With the spring break and stuff, I'm wondering if what the park capacity, did they raise it anymore, or what that looks like now that spring breaks. A lot of people is going for spring break soon, so
they have a problem with the spring breaks in Miami. They're thinking that spring break down there in Miami is going to be a super spreader.
dang, that's not good. I know we live here not too far from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, and that's a tourist destination, and we're in the tourist season now. It usually starts around like a week ago or so and ends in September. But they were saying it was so busy the other day. They said if that's any sign of how busy how Hilton Head's going to be this year, it's going to be a busy year. And I'm like, Hope it's not a spreader. So
Right. Like like I say, in order to prevent a super spreader, everybody's going to need to voluntarily wear masks, because that's the only way to care for each other is to wear masks, to prevent spreading.
so
Um,
what's your favorite? So when you go down to Disney, what would be your number one priority, or what are you looking for the best with your trip as far as Disney or Universal? Obviously, I know Universal will probably be Harry Potter, but how about Disney?
um, in the morning on my birthday, I want to try Splash Mountain.
Yep,
Do that first because
yep.
that way, when I'm doing everything else, I can be
Yeah,
drying off.
exactly. And it's funny you
And,
say that. When I was there in September, I did Splash Mountain, and I got soaked probably the worst I've ever got soaked. And I'm sitting over there, talking to my wife and my mother-in-law and brother-in-law, and I saw Walt and Melissa with the mouse talk walk by. So I went over there and said, "Hey, Walt." Started talking to them for a little bit, and they were doing the live stream, so I didn't talk to them too long. But anyway, I was like, you couldn't even see it. Matter of fact, I was wearing the same shirt, and it was so dark because I was so wet, you couldn't even see it. Oh yeah,
it looks like a GoPro, but it's a, a Casso.
there you go. That'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4K wide angle,
Okay.
and I'm showing you the camera that's in its waterproof case.
Oh yeah.
When it's in the waterproof case, it won't record the outside
Uh,
sound because the mic's covered up.
uh,
But but if I record with the adapter like this, the mic won't be blocked.
okay.
But to do a pop up live stream, I got this handheld tabletop tripod and a phone adapter.
Oh yeah.
That's going cheaper than a gamble.
I know. I know how expensive those gimbals can be because I've got one behind me here. I've got the right above. Well, let me get out of the way. I've got the um, one behind me here, and I also got another gimbal that what is it? That's the 3, and then I have the 4 or
And then,
Osmo.
and then I've got this for my phone, a portable rechargeable charger.
Oh yeah.
And I've got for my little 4K 4 batteries and 2 chargers. Four
Oh
battery
yeah.
packs, 2 chargers.
There you go.
So I got that way I'll have plenty charge.
But
You've
yeah,
been on cruises.
yep, I have. I've been on 5. Let's see here. Trying to think how many I've been on. 2, 3, 4, 5 cruises. Yep.
I have to look up real quickly how many days till my birthday. I can just pop up oh I can start a new one. See. Let me go ahead and And let me go ahead and share that.
There you go.
81 days to my birthday.
81 days.
It'll be on Thursday, June 10th. And I am lining up some guests already. I've got confirmed already Kelly of the Mickey Bunch,
Okay, yeah.
Sean, T. Marie, Dean from the Live Place, the Hitchhiking Bones. I would have to, with both of them, I would have to assign them as number 5A and 5B. And then Disney Nerd Herders, James Ryan, Magnificent Germany with Darian,
There you go.
Bloom and Cheesa, MGM Family Travel, and Mickey Sightings. And I would have to ask you again at a later time.
Okay.
Because I think you said to wait until about then to about
we're gonna be on what day is that?
Thursday, June 10th.
Okay.
It'll be from 8 p.m. Eastern till 11 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be a 3-hour show.
Okay, there you go. We're gonna pull out with our RV and sometime the 1st of May, maybe mid-May. We're not sure. We're gonna be on a two-month road trip, but if I'm available, because I'll have all my all my accoutrements with me to go live or do whatever I need to. So that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, Prairie Life, I think with the soundproof, with the waterproof casing, I don't think it'll pick up any wind sound. If it's not going to pick up your voice sound, but if you do touch any buttons, it will pick up a little sound of a little pressure on the case. Thank you, Ashley World.
Hey, Ashley.
But my birthday's in 81 days.
early birthday wish.
Yeah. See, don't you love how all the YouTubers get StreamYard ads on their interweb? Yeah.
I get ads all the time.
Yeah. I think the maximum amount that they can go on an ad being not skippable is like 30 seconds. Because nobody wants a non-skippable ad that would be 45 minutes long, because that'll hurt the it just means that they'll have to get out of that ad and then reload. So
well, you're doing good, Ashley. Good to see you. Thank you. April 27th. That'll be here before you know it.
Yep, and mine's June 10th.
Hey.
And then in 2022, I'll hit the big 6-0, and that'll be Magic Kingdom Day.
There you go.
Yeah, see.
And it's smart too. We try to just a little words. I know everybody's got their own way of doing things, but words of advice for us. When we go to the parks, we like going Monday. We like doing things during the week, obviously, especially when school's in session. And we did Magic Kingdom, I think, on a Monday or two, because we knew it'd be less crowded. So we tried to do Magic Kingdom on one of the less crowded days that we thought would work, and it worked out nice. So that's kind of how we plan things and go around that.
And then 445 days till my Orlando trip.
There you go.
So my cousin and I are gonna take a direct flight out of KCI to Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah. When we leave, we'll be departing KCI at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon Central Time, and arrive to Orlando 8 o'clock in the evening Orlando time. So it's going to be about a 3-hour flight. Even though it looks like 4-hour flight, it's just a 3-hour flight because you lose an hour.
Oh yeah.
But when it flies back, I think it takes like 2 hours to fly back from Orlando to KCI, so gain an hour.
Oh yeah. I
That's
know.
because we're flying from east to west, and the Earth's moving to the east.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was born in '62. I was born on a Sunday, and Ray Charles was had the #1 hit on my birthday that year.
There you go. Wow.
But I think it was like my 42nd birthday that Ray Charles died on.
Oh.
So kind of like a connection with Ray Charles
Yeah.
in a way.
Ray Charles is he was doing something on your birthday every year.
Yeah.
That's sad that passed on yours as well.
Yeah. Now, what about those cruises?
Yeah, we've been on 5 cruises. My first cruise was in 2003 on Enchantment of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean, and we went. That was my senior trip of high school. Was in 2003, so that's why we all loaded up and went on a cruise out of Fort Lauderdale, actually. So in that year, so.
In Back to the Future, the first one, Enchantment of the Sea was the name of the dance for Marty and his girlfriend's high school.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
So,
but we got 2 cruises booked in the future. Our next cruise will be November 21st, 2022, which is on the Carnival Celebration, and then after that will be Norwegian Breakaway, which I've never been on a Norwegian. That'll be in January 29th, 2023. So I'm looking forward to that one. It's actually a vloggers. They call it the Vloggers Extravaganza Cruise. 4 cruise YouTubers got together and put this one together. So there's going to be a lot of vloggers on that cruise. So matter of fact, there's a Facebook group page, and let me see here. I forgot how many just on the Facebook group page alone. Just to give you an idea, how you can only be invited into that group if you're on the cruise, and there are 555 members of that page. So that tells you how many people just out of the vloggers are going to be there. So
yeah.
Yeah. Have you've been on a cruise, Keith, or no?
No. The closest thing to a cruise would be watching Love Boat. But those Disney cruises would be interesting.
I would like to do a Disney cruise. A lot of people kind of stay away from the Disney cruises because they like to maybe gamble or whatever, that maybe another cruise might have that they rather do. But I'm not a gambler, so it wouldn't, excuse me, it wouldn't bother me. So I think a Disney, it's definitely on our list. Put it that way. So when we can get on a Disney cruise, we're definitely going to do that one day. So
Um, Disney cruise for like families. They have a kids club.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a lot like D&G Explorers. I know they really enjoy the Disney cruises, and some other people that I'm familiar with, and I would like it just for because of our love for Disney. You know, that's enough for. Well, even though we don't have kids, we're kids at heart. So I definitely won't give it a shot.
Right.
So
But
they're a little expensive, but you get a little bit more out of your money that you spend. Whereas other cruises, you have to pay for certain stuff. But there's a lot of things on Disney that's included that might not be included in other cruise lines. So
and it's just like DVC members
mhm,
can use their points to take a Disney cruise.
that'd be pretty cool. I'd love to be a DVC, a DVC member and take all the advantages of those perks.
Yeah. Um, I think you have to have a home resort that you choose from.
Yeah, I don't know how it all works, but that sounds for me. I've heard. Hey, good night, Prairie Life.
Good night, Prairie Life.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
I've heard Dole Whoop Dad and Jeff. I've heard him talking about it. The DVC clubs and stuff, and then some other people. Walt, I think every once in a while talk about it, and some other people like Carlos and all. But it sounds pretty cool. I would like to look into it eventually one day. So
Dole Whip Dad was at Disney this week.
was he?
Yeah.
Wow. I know I didn't get
That's
obviously.
why you didn't see his shows on
Uh,
Friday.
we didn't go in because we were there for a conference, but that's pretty cool. We only stayed about, as a matter of fact, Universal. We stayed on Universal Drive basically, and off of International Drive, which is right beside SeaWorld. So it's right in that area. So we weren't far from Universal at all.
Yeah.
And Disney is only like 10 minutes. So who knows? He might have been close to us somewhere, didn't even know it.
Hey, Najuma Brown.
Hey, Najuma.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot to do at those parks.
Yep.
And I can't. Isn't Universal has City Walks is what their version of Disney Springs is.
I can't. Is it City Walk? I know it's something Walk. I can't
A
remember.
City Walk. I think it's City Walk.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I would also tell people too. People was always asking, hey, I'm going to the parks, and I'm gonna be there this many days. Well, it's tiring, even as a young person. I know I just turned 37 yesterday, and even for me, it's tiring if you go to the parks like every day. So if you're there for a week and you're only going to Disney, I would actually do 2 parks in 2 days if you're not doing the park hopping, but 2 days do parks, two parks, having a day in the middle where you don't do anything but maybe rest or drive around seeing other things, and then the next 2 days do the last 2 parts. Because if you try to put everything in together at the same time into cram it in, you're gonna get extremely tired, and I don't know, it's not worth it to me. But
Hey, Don.
So that's just my suggestion. My little 2 cents worth is it's extremely tiring when you when you go to a park each day and you're walking around for several hours and with no day in between to kind of recuperate.
Yeah. What I'm going to do at the parks is I'm going to vlog my rides.
Yeah.
And when I've taken a break between rides, do a pop-up stream.
There you go. Yeah.
Doe Whip Dad was put on some blogs and I think some shorts too from
Okay. Yeah, make sure you do that. Get you some shorts so you'll have some content to put on your channel. So
yeah. Um, and Stacy of Disney Nerd Herders
yeah.
celebrating her 50th today.
Hey, happy
The big
birthday to
50.
Stacy. Yeah. Wow.
Next year for me it'll be the big 60.
Yeah. Wow.
Time's flying by fast.
I know. We were talking about that this weekend too. I guess because of my birthday and stuff. And I told somebody. Actually, I told Darren's kid. I said, "Hey, just a little word of advice too is, your dad's probably told you that. Hey, the older you get, the quicker time flies." And I said, "Enjoy the present because it's true. The older you do get, the time, it just flies by. So when people tell you that and you're young, like when I was younger, I'm like, it'll take a long time for 40's old, it'll be a long time. Well, 40 got here before you know it, so I'll be 3 more years. I'll be 40, so it's getting closer.
And I found out seniors, just like babies, needs longer sleep time.
Yeah, just depends.
Yeah. So,
Hey, I took a nap earlier, so it's not just seniors either. I laid down about 5 o'clock and woke up at 6:15. I needed me a little power nap earlier, so
yeah.
I love my naps. And talking about cruises, everybody knows I love cruises, and sometimes that's the best naps is on a cruise boat when you're going down, the ships going over the water and stuff, and you're rocking a little bit. That's the
Yeah.
best naps is on a cruise ship.
Kind of like on a waterbed in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
So, um, yeah, the Harry Potter stuff. I'm gonna buy the one that chooses me. It's on the Wand experience. Those are supposed to be interactive ones that chooses you.
Okay, that's cool.
So that way you buy it, you can go ahead and go to those windows and
Okay. I think you'll definitely have a lot of fun.
yeah. I think when we get up at Disney, if we get up early enough and like catch the bus over to Magic Kingdom,
Oh yeah,
that would be able to get logged in before non-resort guests does.
yeah. That's the perk. Yep, staying on the property, you definitely get in earlier and later. So
Yeah.
talking about Harry Potter, online you can do that. See which team you're on. I remember I did that a couple years ago, and just a little fun fact. It said I was part of the Hufflepuff. I was on Team Hufflepuff. So
Um, in the Harry Potter website, which used to be called Pottermore, but
that's exactly that's where it was the Pottermore, if I remember correctly. It's been like several years now.
I've been sorted into Gryffindor. You can see.
Yeah, exactly.
um, Dumbledore was a Gryffindor, and so was Professor McGonagall, and that's how she was able to head the be the head of Gryffindor house.
Yeah,
is because she graduated. She was a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
But now after the Battle of Hogwarts, Professor McGonagall became headmistress of Hogwarts, which means she had to let some other professor that was a Gryffindor become the head of Gryffindor house.
Mm-hmm.
Because because the headmaster or headmistress has to be impartial to all four houses. So
little fun facts.
yeah, and Professor Dippert was the professor just before Dumbledore.
Okay.
Was the headmaster just before Dumbledore. But however, if you've seen Fantastic Beasts,
Yeah.
Dumbledore was teaching the Defense Against the Dark Arts class,
Mm-hmm.
and that was before he met Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort.
Voldemort. Yep.
Yeah, and and he wanted to be Voldemort wanted to be the wanted the job of the Defense Against the Dark Arts, but he was turned down by Dumbledore, who ended up being the headmaster at the time then. And so Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort, cursed that class. So no professor will have that job for no more than a year. That's why anybody that any professors that was teaching it did not last more than 1 year because Voldemort had it cursed.
Wow.
And yeah, we got a minute and 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up on your channel?
Tomorrow, as I was saying earlier, we're gonna do a live stream from 7 p.m. Eastern till 9. It's just a little birthday stream. I just wanted, I couldn't think of a better way. I know this weekend I was busy, but I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate with my friends, especially in the YouTube community and supporters and stuff, than have a little birthday party just to, get together and whatnot. But other than that, I don't have anything. I have some vlogs that we're going to be working on soon. We did a meetup in Helen, Georgia, last weekend, so that was a lot of fun. I got to meet some different people, a couple more YouTubers. We met Viso's Travels, some other. I got to meet Kenneth Oaks, another partner channel of mine, and also I'm a partner channel of Griswold Family Vacay and Magnificent Germany with Darren. So I've been fortunate enough to team up with some awesome channels. So other than that, that's pretty much it on our channel. So we'd love to have you if you're watching the replay, or if you're watching, come on over and hang out with us and see what we're doing.
And then with me this week, either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday at 2:00 Eastern time, I will do a live stream from the Topeka Zoo, the world famous Topeka Zoo.
Hey, yeah, that'd be fun.
And then next Sunday, my guest is going to be Katrina Scopini.
Okay, yep.
And then the week after that will be Easter, so no show then.
Okay.
And then on the 11th, I'll have Candy Mom 15. That is if I'm not have to help my mom with her moving. She's just moving just next door where she's at.
Okay.
Then after Candy Mom 15 is Bloomin' Cheesa. And then the 25th, I'm going to have Kidani Sean.
Okay, yep.
And let's see, that will fill up April. So, and do you have a saying for at the end of your show?
Yeah, usually I'll show you too. We got merchandise that we sell on our. We have a Teespring store, so if anybody's interested in mugs or anything, we got a pretty cool mug here. Right now, I use it as a pencil holder. So, but I usually just tell everyone to. But first, before I say, I want to say thank you, Keith, for having me on your show. I really have enjoyed it, and thank you for the ones in the chat and also the ones that watch the replay. And I always say before I end, and I always say travel, explore, and create adventures.
And thanks for being on. I'm hoping on having you on more episodes.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'll do it.
Um, and my saying is have a magical evening and a great big beautiful tomorrow. Bye bye.